Vernon. We stayed overnight in Vernon, a nice hotel, the Great Super 8 or something, or whatever it was called. Anyway, as you'll notice, coming around the corner here, we're just approaching Sweet Valley Gap, and this is a very unique place. Are we stopping here?
Yes.
Oh, we have to stop here. Okay, and it's always impressed me, this place. It's oh, they got two helicopters here now. Okay, and we gotta turn left up here somewhere. We're just gonna stop here, but this is quite a unique area up here because it's a restaurant, and it's got a whole pile of old trains. It's got a concert hall, I believe. Well, it's even got a ghost town in here. So we're going to turn in here now. They've got a rather neat entrance here now. They've changed it quite a bit. It used to be kind of difficult getting into this place, but now they've got a designated turn lane in here, which is was about time because it was actually quite dangerous here at the Roundhouse. And I believe that's sort of like a concert hall. That whole thing. And there's a ghost town. There's a ghost town in here. Sweet Valley Gap Ghost Town. Buy tickets at theater. We're just going to park up here. I think we can park here.
Yep. Is it?
Just come on in, we're open. Alright, there you go. I think this was a float. Whoa, look at the waterfall. Look at that. Holy smokes. Oh, we got a train coming there. See the train? Right over there. Okay, did you read it?
I did.
You read it?
I read it.
Okay, I guess everybody else has read it then too.
Yeah.
And over here, an old, yeah, have an old tractor, steam tractor. I don't think I want to swim in that. I think that's very nice and sandy, but it's all glacier runoff, mountain runoff water, so it'll be very cold. Nice. Okay, it looks like it's a self-guided tour here. Yeah, there's the cost. It's $12 to get in. We can get in for 10 though because we're old. And if you're younger, it's 7. No, 12 to 17, that's not bad. And kids, you know, yeah, yeah, the whole family, yeah. That's all right. CP Rail. Holy cow. This is an oldie. Eh? Yeah? Okay, this one's closed, but you can look at it. This is a business car. Look at the. Oh, wow. That's really something. It's like a little. Well, it's a ghost town.
Yeah, it's a ghost town, but it's like.
And look at this. Look at this train here. Now that is a real oldie. It's all locked up, you know. Boy, look at all the buildings, yeah. It goes all the way around. Boy, that would keep you going all day long, wouldn't it?
Here, there's a lot.
Yeah. But I thought we'd just take you know, this is what the highway's like between just leaving Three Valley Gap. It's improved quite a bit because this section, I think up to a year or so ago, was still 2 lanes, and they've improved it quite a bit. So there's a lot more areas now where it's 4 lanes, and that eventually will become the whole Highway 1 from coast to coast. Eventually will become 4 lanes. It's taken quite a few years, but
I can't believe this though.
yeah, this is really nice now.
Yeah.
It's a step in the right direction because it definitely was really bad for 2 lanes, especially since it's the connector from east to west Canada. And now I don't know if memory serves me correctly whether this is the longest highway in the world or whether it's the one in Russia. I can't remember, but this is pretty long, considering the fact it runs all the way from Newfoundland all the way to Vancouver Island, with the odd ferry trip in between, I might add. And some of those ferry trips are anywhere from 12 hours and less than that. But again, it's quite a long road, and it's a very interesting road to be on. Now, hopefully, in September, Marlene and I are going to head off, and we're going to see if we can leave from Calgary. And it's not we haven't done it before, but we're going to go a little bit further this time. Usually we go to in around the Toronto area from Calgary, come back via the US. But this time we're going to see if we can go all the way to Newfoundland and take the car. Wish we had a camper, but hey, economics, you know.
You never know.
And yeah, well, we keep on hoping to win the lottery, but anyway, we had to buy a new car. The other one got flooded in last year's flood in High River, so we ended up buying another Camry, and it's been the old Camry that we had was a 2002. It had 365,000 kilometers on it as of 2013, I guess it was. So it was still giving us very good mileage. We're getting, for the old folks, 41 miles per gallon. That was Canadian gallon. Now, I don't know what that equates to in liters per 100 kilometers. I still can't figure that one out. But anyway, it was good. And so anyway, like I was saying, next year, or this year, as the rush finishes and all the kids are back to school, we hope to head off and go to Newfoundland. Make a nice long trip of that. Maybe see family en route, friends en route, and we'll put a nice vlog together for you on that one. This was just a little quickie one. This was only 3 days long. Well, folks, we just saw a sign which said that there was a mudslide 25 kilometers east of Revelstoke. That's the little town we just came through. I guess we took pictures there, did we? We took pictures just before getting into Revelstoke. Anyway, we've probably got another 10 or 15 kilometers to go before we hit it. And it says expect heavy delays. So they probably got one lane in their alternating traffic that's open. One lane open, alternating traffic. So we'll see what happens. At least there are cars coming this way, so we'll see if they turn around or there comes a truck. So anyway, we'll see what happens here. There's been a lot of police activity here over the last 5 minutes or so. I think we've seen at least 5 police cars. We just passed one here. And so I don't know what's happening. But we'll report back with you folks later on as we get closer, or as you see us stopped, or we'll show you what the mudslide looks like. And that should be coming up shortly. So anyway, Marlene's going to turn the switch right now to off. Okay. Maybe this is where it is.
Tunnel.
Yeah.
He's gonna stop anyway.
I have to stop. We got a problem.
It's just the traffic go through.
It says slow. I don't know. Not quite sure whether this is where the situation is. But they're, oh no, they're fixing the lights in the tunnel here. That's what they're doing here. So no slide yet. They just keep
the
on.
bulbs.
Yeah. There was supposed to be a slide, but we haven't seen it. There was a big sign, flashing sign. Those advisory things that they have over the highway, but haven't seen that at all yet. Which is just as good. I mean, I just soon not see it. But anyway, these are these snow sheds, and they have these in the winter. You can still see snow on top. It's pretty dirty snow, and you'll see it on the right side of it as well. And that's where the avalanche, or the snow avalanche. Snow comes down the mountain here anyway, and then, we cover the highway with these snow sheds around here. If you come through here in the winter, there's lots of snow sitting right on top of these things. Now, some of these tunnels are really dark. There's a few out here, and it's got a curve in it. It's they're on the outside one, it's fine, because that's where they got these sort of like light, well, they're not lights, but they're openings at the side of the tunnel. But on the inside one, it gets pretty dark. Yeah, especially when it's got a curve in it. And then you got that water and the reflections and whatnot. It's not good. And one of them, I remember, it had pretty bumpy road going through it as well. Okay, we got an accident scene coming up here. So prepare to stop. So we'll see what happens here. There's something happened here. All I know, there's a pile of snow still on the side of the road out here. And this is the chain up area in the winter. So let's see what's there. There's a bunch of, what's out there? Oh, they're just picking up the mess off their highway with me. Left side out here. That's a truck. Oh, yeah,
here's the avalanche.
There's the avalanche, so it must have got creamed with the avalanche.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the trailer's right over on its back here. Oh, the truck just basically got demolished. Take a shot of the truck there. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That does not
look good at all.
Holy smokes, look at the load.
I really don't know if that guy made it.
Take a look now. Come on, take a look at this.
I am. Okay, yeah.
Man alive, that's...
Yeah, right down there from the top.
Oh boy, it just came right from the top here. Yeah, well, this is what they were cleaning up, I guess. And looks like a truck got nailed. Boy, that's quite a... That's quite a... I thought it was just going to be a little one because there's quite a little ones in here, but it seems that truck got nailed in the interim. So we'll have to see what happened there with the news.
Yeah. It's good.
But that was definitely a little bit further than what they expected. They said 25 miles on the sign. It said 25 kilometers east of Revelstoke. Well, we're way past that. So anyway, okay, just saw another sign. It said accident ahead, but I don't know. I haven't seen the accident yet. But there's another slide right here. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, right over here.
Yeah.
It's but they've cleaned all this off. But you can see it came right down the mountain over on the left out here. And here's the.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the dark tunnel we're going in, and it's okay if you're going eastbound, but if you're going westbound, there's a wall in between this one, and it's really dark in this tunnel. It's either this one or the next one. And I know I always have those jitters going through here, because especially if it's been sunny and you're going through here, you can't see nothing. Like here, look at this. Can you see anything?
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything. I don't see a damn thing. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just you're just blinded. You just point the car, and this is the next one coming up over here. I just find this is a real bad tunnel. That one, well, I don't know. I guess it's blocked off because there's still snow laying on the openings. So that's probably why. But these tunnels they got to do something about these tunnels, because they are just really bad.
They need to raise them and.
See, this one's okay because it's got the snow has pretty well disappeared. I think it's this next one coming up. But you know, at some point in time, this is all going to be 4 lanes, right? I don't know when, but it takes some time to do all this. This is a pretty bad area. These tunnels have been here for years. There's probably a date on here somewhere. I should look at it. No, I can't see one. And there's no lights in these tunnels either. That's I don't
Just
know
the
what,
slats.
Yeah, that's about on the other side.
Yeah, the
If
other
you're
side's
coming
pretty dark.
westbound, yeah. And it's always wet, you know, because everything's melting. And people go through these tunnels a lot faster than they're supposed to, and then all of a sudden they can't see anything. So, you know, this one's got lights,
Yeah. It does too.
but the other one doesn't. You know, I don't know why that is.
This has got a big curve in it.
This is the one with the curve. Oh yeah, here's it's got an S curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going downhill as well. It's downhill with an S curve, and it's a long tunnel. And you go from one right into another here. It's interesting. I mean, but yeah. And it's all downhill. Watch your fingers. Okay. I think
Is that it for the tunnels? I think so.
I think that's it. Out here, there's been lots of incidents out here, and it looks like there's something else popping up out here. This is an accident scene now. I think back there they were still mopping up from another landslide, or yeah, whatever. Yeah, it looks like they had a situation out here as well. Yeah, it was another truck. Yeah, trying to get a hydraulic something on it. Yeah, his front windshield is all smashed in, so it's possible that there's some rocks or something came down on him too.
Yeah.
But quite a few incidents on this road here. That's in probably within the last hour and a half. We've probably seen a couple of slides, and one of them involved a truck, and this one involved a truck too. We just thought we were going to go for Timmy's, but it was pretty busy there, so we went to the gas station instead. Nice clean washroom. Golden's always a good place to stop. Lots of restaurants and just hordes of gas stations. So this is relatively new in here. And I know I've been in here, used to go up that blue areas up there when I do the tour bus driving. Used to go up there because there's a Chinese restaurant up there.
The Kicking Horse Palace.
Yeah. And, well, Chinese food's Chinese food. Anyway, enough said. This is relatively new. Before, there used to be a lot of mountain sheep up here. I don't know, mountain goats, mountain sheep, I don't know, bighorn sheep, whatever they're called. And they used to wander all over the road here, and sometimes they still do. But now, since they finished it, I think they put a lot more, as you can see, fences along the side out here, and it basically deters them from getting on the road. But I have seen them actually, and they'll congregate down in a little traffic circle down there. They'll just wander all over the place and just ignore the traffic. Now this is the bad part. They're working on this, but you'll notice how it's 4 lanes now, and as we go around the corner, it just
Wow,
this has improved significantly over the last time that I was here.
Oh my goodness.
But you'll notice, you know, we got to squeeze it to the left here. But this was just, well, you'll see in a minute what it's like, because it's a good portion of it's still the same way here. And you'll notice we got to slow right down to 40 kilometers here. And it becomes a very, very windy road in here. In the winter, yeah, I've been up in here in the winter. Usually when I go up here, it's not bad. If it's bad, I don't bother going. I mean, I just say, sorry folks. We used to come out here just because there was no Chinese food in Lake Louise, and we'd be staying in Lake Louise. So we'd come all the way, drive all the way out here for Chinese food. That's it. Just come out here for Chinese food. So you drive all the way over here on this windy road just so they could get some Chinese food. I never have figured that out, but why that happened. But anyway, as you'll notice, it just winds on and on out here. And on the side of the mountains out here, they'll have these big nets, and the nets are there to ensure that the rocks don't fall on the road. Now, picture yourself driving an 18-wheeler going along here. Now, fortunately, it's only about a 15-minute drive around here, and then you're through it. But on the right, straight down. There's nothing down there, folks. It's just straight down, and it gives you I don't know if these cement barriers give you any comfort or not, but anyone that does any more than 40 through here needs their head read, because anything can happen out here. So we're just going to keep the camera on. I know Marlene's arm's getting awful tired.
That's right.
Hang on, I'm going to just do this. There, maybe see a little bit better. There, and we're gonna. There, if you look at that right in front of you there, there's nets all along that rock, all along the rocks out there. See the nets along the side here? And they catch the rocks before they fall on the highway. And then they clean them out every once in a while along the bottom out here, because this ditch starts filling up. Fortunately, it's not raining here right now, but as we were driving into Golden, just maybe about 5 minutes before, it was raining, but it's a lot better now. The sun is actually shining, but there's lots of rain cloud around, and hence every time we have a major downfall of rain, downpour, what's it?
Downpour.
Downpour?
Yes.
Oh, okay, downpour. Yeah, all right. It just didn't sound right, downpour. Anyway, of rain, of course, you know, and the melting going on in the mountains, you get these slides. And when you get these slides, these trees come with it. Like, I mean, it's just a whole forest will come down. As you saw back on that previous mountain slide, or the slide that we saw where that truck got wiped out, that the trees are just, they just come down with it, and they end up just like kindling. It's it's pretty ferocious. Ferocious? Is that good?
Dangerous.
Dangerous? Well, I don't know. I need
Forceful.
help here. I need help.
Forceful. I'll get you a dictionary.
Okay, I'm gonna get a dictionary. Okay, we're coming near the end out here. You'll see along the side out here there are bits of rock and everything.
A few boulders.
You know, knock on wood, I've never been hit by one. And then once we get near, once this is all finished, like we're off, at least we got, you know, terra firma beside us here now. But once we get out of this, this opens up again to another nice 4-lane road. And a few years ago, they finished building horrendous, huge overpass that goes right over the valley, goes from one side of the valley all the way to the other side. And I remember when they were building it, and it was just, it was almost scary, because you saw these huge T-bars that they had made out of cement, and that's where the road sat on top of the T. And when you were down in the valley looking up at these things, and they were just, and now you don't even think anything of it, because you just drive right over it. You don't think anything of it. Now this is the new section. Okay, well, new, a few years old, but it is new, and this goes right over the valley, right over that river there that we're going to see on the left side out there. So we're just going to keep on filming here. I know Marlene's arms are getting she's changing actually hands left, right, you know, she's
feeling it tonight.
Yeah, she's holding up her hand. And she's having a real problem with it. You have to hold it up that high, you know.
Well, you told me to.
No, you just have to hold it closer to the window.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, see, you can do 100 here. Now, it's, I don't know. I sometimes come down this, I'm doing about 100 right now. I'm going to have to turn the windshield wipers on here because this truck is throwing up a lot of wet ground here. So I can see if I can get in front of them. So this is the Kicking Horse area. And there is a reason why it's called Kicking Horse. It's the river, the Kicking Horse River. And it had to do with a prospector who had a bunch of mules, and he got kicked by one of the mules, hence Kicking Horse. I guess it was one of the pack horses that kicked him. I think that's the way it went. So anyway. Yeah, that's the story I heard. I heard that from a tour guide. I mean, maybe I read it in a book too. I don't know. Okay, now there you can see right in front of us out there. Those are way in front there. That's the those T structure underneath the highway there. And of course, you never thought anything of it because, you know, like right now we just drive right over it. But below, in the earlier days, we used to drive the whole valley, and it was just real, you know, all the way along the bottom, out along the side of the river out there. But now, you know, you can clip along here at 100. And, I think I'm only doing 90 right now. I mean, guys are passing me. It's like a freeway. Well, it is a freeway. And then what they did with along the side here, all the stones or the gravel and whatnot that they have along the side here, they took all that. And part of the mountain that they took down out here, you actually drive right through it here. Here we are. Now we're going to be going over the bridge right here in a minute. I'll tell you what, okay, we're on it right now, there. Okay, now we're on this bridge going over the valley. And in front of us, all that rock they took out of there, you'll see quite a bit of it. And I remember watching them from below the valley. All you saw was dust and everything coming out of here. And you didn't know what the heck they were doing up here. Just blasting away up here. Took this whole darn section out, all the way along the bottom. They trucked it all the way down to the bottom. And they dumped it over the side, and they started filling in the valley. Like on the side here, to make the 4 lanes of the highway. And Marlene's arms are really getting bad.
It's
Yeah,
'cause
way
you're
down the
tall.
bottom. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but there's a lighter area down the bottom there, and that's where the road used to be. But it used to be just, like you're doing like 60 on that road down there. Down here you could, 100s, no problem. And I guess we can turn her off now because Marlene's arms aren't what they used to be. But just before you turn it off, I want it, that suction mount is on order, folks. So we'll be able to put it right on the window there or on the dash anyway. But it just hasn't shown up yet. So hopefully this week I'll be able to pick it up. They were supposed to UPS it to me last week. Never arrived. And so we'll see what happens.